Good morning. Welcome to day 149, Monday, September 2nd, 2024. The blue skies have finally appeared. We were in the clouds for like a couple of hours. We've been going for a little over 3 hours. It's been all road walking, not very exciting. We started on Forest Service Road 88, and now we're on Forest Service Road 90 for about, I think, 7.5, 8 miles. So overall, the road's been paved, which has been surprising. There's been a few cars, not too many. It was warm last night. It was kind of sticky and humid this morning. Hopefully as this burns off, maybe it'll cool down, but it feels like another hot day. Slept well, and gonna have a little break here and keep on the road. Okay, we had a nice little break. It's 9 o'clock. We're gonna get moving. I've had another, a recurring gear failure has come up again. My right cargo pants pocket where I put this big old phone, which I used needle and thread to repair once. It's busting through again. I need a stronger thread, but I think Sarah's sending me needle and thread in my new resupply because I used my last one to patch up the bottom of my sleeping bag. I finally tore off those tags, not realizing it was gonna bust up the seam. So that's that. Not many cars have been going, especially on this road on 90, but there's one. That's like one every 40 minutes. Still no cold drinks. So I've got a Ziploc bag in my cargo pants pocket that's doing the trick right now. And hopefully I can tape it up and jerry rig something until I can put more needle and thread on it. All right, passing mile 45. So that means we got about 2 more miles on this stretch of road before we hit the next stretch of road. We had the sun for a little bit, but the cloudy skies are back for right now anyway. Still pretty humid, kind of sticky kind of day, but not oppressively hot. All right, it's 10:30. We just hit the junction with Forest Service Road 23. We'll be on this for about 5 miles. There was actually a guy from the Forest Service posted at the road so that people don't drive into Trout Lake from 90. So that's good. He said the fire blew up. Just it's contained, but all the material inside was burning. But looks like it'll probably be called 90% contained very soon. So that's great news. Our road walk continues. It's been mostly climbing. Quarter after 11, we're still climbing, taking a little break. 2 items of note. I had a female Forest Service Ranger employee drive down the road. We chatted for a bit. I asked her if it was going to rain today, and no, but it might rain tonight with thunderstorms, but that's fine as long as it's tonight. And then about 45 minutes after that, big green pickup truck was going up the road the same way as me, and it slowed down, and I like moved over because it's a 1-lane road, and I heard someone say, "Hi, thirsty?" So it was a trail angel, probably from Trout Lake, I'm guessing, bringing a bunch of thru-hikers back to where the trails reopened. And it was a ghost town who I'd met a couple weeks ago. So and a bunch of other thru-hikers. So they'll be back on the trail in about a half hour or so, and I might get back on the trail today, probably tomorrow. So yeah, that was cool. Gonna have something to eat, air out the feet, and then keep on marching. Welcome to almost 4,000 feet, the Lewis River. Pretty foggy still. Well, we've climbed another 350 feet. Baby shoe pass. Should be hitting a turnoff for our next service road soon. All right, we're getting on Forest Service Road 2329. This is gonna be for about 10 miles. So maybe camping somewhere off of here. We'll see how it goes. I'm already feeling a little tired, so. It's been all uphill. And it looks like we're gonna keep going uphill here, at least initially. Okay, it's about 1:30. We're on Forest Road 2329 still. Looks like about 4 miles from here is a Forest Service campground, Killen Creek. I may look to stay there. Yeah, I'll get there around 3:30 or so, I would imagine, and get camp set up before the rain. And there's water right there, obviously, so it's a good spot. There's another Forest Service campground a bit further from that, like a mile away, but it doesn't look like there's any water sources there, unless there's one at the campground. But do I really want to chance that? I guess I can always see if they have spigot, how developed this one is, the first one. But I think I'm going to be stopping there either way, assuming there's space. It looks very small. Even if I just get water there, I can, get out of the immediate area of the campground and probably find somewhere to pitch the tent. So that's the plan right now. Okay, it's a little after 3. We're at the Killen Creek campground, which is right off the Forest Service Road. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for the day. So probably have about 4 or 5 more miles of road walking tomorrow and then back on the trail. But yeah, the water's right here and it is like threatening rain. So I'd rather have camp set up. I mean, there's a horse camp like another 2 miles away with a water source. So probably the end of Labor Day weekend, I could probably get a spot there and I wouldn't be hassled, but this seems pretty good as well. I'm just gonna check to see if there's a privy here and or a trash can. I don't think it's a very big area, but I just wanna check and see. Okay, so these guys are nailed and boarded shut, which explains the porta potties. It looks like the Iron Ranger, maybe after Labor Day. I think a lot of national forest campgrounds, after Labor Day, there's no one here to collect the fees, and it's basically free. So looks like I'm probably the only one here. So let's go set up. Such a luxury having a picnic table to organize things. So I'll put the rain fly on after we're done with the water chores, and then we can get comfy for the night. It definitely does still feel like it's gonna rain at some point, so it'll be nice to have everything situated, and hopefully by tomorrow morning the rain will be gone. All right, let's do a recap. It's about 5:30. We're camped just shy of 4,500 feet at the Killen Creek developed campground off of Forest Service Road. I think it's 2329. I should know by now. I've been on it for miles. Yeah, so this is a nice spot. It's a smaller campground. I'm the only one here right now. Just relaxing. Have about 5 miles more of road walking in the morning before we reconnect with the PCT. So that'll be fun. We'll see if those thunderstorms and rain develop. Hopefully if it's a thunderstorm, it just kind of passes through and clears up for the morning. I don't have any cell service, so I can't really check on that. But yeah, the Forest Service employee I spoke to, she wasn't like, it didn't seem like it was a definite, but it's just that it was forecast as possible. So we'll see. In any event, I think we'll probably get some light rain or something at some point overnight. So yeah, a full day of road walking. Ended up doing, I tried to figure it out. I mean, just guesstimating, because the entire road walk is like 30 something miles. I did a few miles yesterday. I have 5 miles to go. So I did somewhere 20, 21, 22, something like that. So another target goal day hit, 20 miles. And I was ready to stop anyway. Although if the weather was nicer, I probably would have pushed on a bit further, but that's fine. Yeah, so once we get back on the trail, I can really have a better idea how many more nights I'll be out here before my next resupply at the Cracker Barrel store / post office in Natchez, Washington. Now there is a town about 10 miles away from there at the pass that you can hitch into called Packwood. We'll see. We'll see what's happening, what time I get there. And if I can get a room, I may just go in more just to get everything fully charged again. I mean, there's charging stations at the Cracker Barrel store, but if I'm going to be sitting around waiting for a charge, I might as well get a room and be comfortable and get a shower and all that jazz. So yeah, that's kind of in the back of my head right now. It does require a hitch in the Packwood, and I guess a hitch getting out of Packwood can be very difficult. So see if there's any trail angels or how I can get back to the trailhead without waiting around for hours. And a lot of this is weather dependent too. If it's like raining, pouring when I get to the store, I'd be more inclined to get a room for the night. So all that kind of stuff. Good day on the trail. Did not see any thru-hikers hiking. Saw a bunch of thru-hikers getting a ride back to the trail, skipping the closed section. So, and one I recognized, Ghost Town. It was cool. She shouted out to me. So I'm sure I'll see some, well, maybe I won't, but I'll probably see some thru-hikers tomorrow. I was thinking I might see some southbounders doing the reroute, but nope. Yeah. So we'll see tomorrow, Tuesday, another Tuesday on the trail.
Quick update from New Hampshire. It's Labor Day. I went for a nice long walk this morning, mowed the lawn, kind of got all that kind of stuff done. I have a resupply that's ready to go out. This is the second last box that I am sending to Brian. This is the one that needs to be sent UPS, so it's ready to go. I'll take it over to the store in the morning. I just finished watching today's video that was released, and in today's video I also took a box to UPS. That's kind of funny. So we'll do that tomorrow. I can't believe it. So I leave a week from Wednesday on September 11th to pick to start my road trip west to pick up Brian. So there's like a lot of little things I want to get done. I want to like clean the house before I leave so it's in a good spot. I need to pack all my stuff. Brian decided he's had enough camping, as one would expect in the last couple months. So no camping on the way back. So it's like easier stuff to pack. But Brian's, as you have come to realize, I'm sure, is very self-sufficient, so I don't usually have to pack for him. So I did have to pack like street clothes, town clothes for him. And I went to, kind of funny story, I went to get the bag out and I realized that when I came back to New Hampshire from dropping him off, I'd taken all the dirty clothes out of the bag, but I never put his other clothes away. So I washed them and we're repacking some of those clothes and then some warmer clothes because it's going to be a lot warmer a lot colder on our drive home. So I need to pack my stuff, kind of get that stuff all organized. I'm going to bake and make some road trip snacks, that kind of stuff. So my birthday's also coming up. So that takes one day off the weekend. I'll be celebrating with friends. Next Tuesday is our state primary elections. I'll be working that, and then I leave Wednesday. So it is like over a week, but then when you take out those weeks, I just want to make sure I have everything sorted out and organized before I packed the car packed before I work all day for the election registering new voters. So I'm looking forward to the trip out. I'm taking it nice and slow. I'll obviously have some updates from the road. But now I'm going to try and make a new recipe. To me, I'm going to make tofu tacos. So I think it'll be good. I'm going to mash up a couple different recipes and see how it goes. So my tacos are finished and the first bite was good. So I'll show you how they look. I decided to do a taco bowl instead of a taco. So there's some farro under there. And instead of cheese, because of my low saturated fat diet, this is Boathouse Farms avocado cilantro dressing.